according to the cloud. So
Sheila just
everybody
lost
say
signal.
hello to Hostage Enterprises. We're officially recording. So say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
It's like 12 of us on for our first Zoom. That's 13. And so I was just hoping that we would get as much attendance as I do when I go live. And you guys are so amazing. Now we're up to 14. I absolutely love you guys. So I am going to do a lot of the Sunday Sparkles on Zoom so I can screen share and so that I can hear back from you guys, because I'll be asking some of you to train for us and share your tips and ideas or just your success stories, like Kathy Weekly and her 30 sets of modular, her 30 sets of 4-piece one-touch finish sets, and that is absolutely fantastic. I have challenged every one of us to sell 21 sets. So how are y'all doing on that? Hey, Fontaine, how are you? And Martha is asking Kathy how she sells so many sets. So Martha, that's why we're going to do the Zoom. Why don't we ask Kathy? So Kathy, get your mouth together. This is live, and we're asking you, how did you sell so many sets? Because she's been working on it ahead of time, I'm sure. But let her catch her breath, and then I'll spotlight her. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Kathy.
Yes, I did do a lot of pre-orders. I actually sold 24 of them through the pre-orders. And I just let them pay me through PayPal, Cash App, or Facebook Pay. And then I, of course, had to sit and put all them orders in. Took me an hour, but you know what? It was worth it. But since that first party went in, I have sold 6 more, but I have a party going on right now that is going to probably hit $750. But
Awesome.
The thing is, I just kept posting, post in the morning, post at noontime, post at night. I had somebody message me at 1:30 last night wanting to know if them 5 bowls were still available. So people are watching the post when you put them out. Make sure that you use your hashtags, you know, like organizing, food storage, and that catches people's eyes a lot. That's all I'm doing. And by posting like I've been posting, I got one new recruit too. So out of nowhere, Geneva, Alabama, said she had been looking for somebody. So I said, well, you found her. I'm your Tupperware lady. What can I do to help you? And she said, I'd really like to become part of your team. Okay. Well, here's how you do it. And she did it.
That's
So
right. That's right.
that's what it is. But I'm gonna tell you something. I owe a lot to Sheila, because I'm telling you, last month I was pretty discouraged because I wasn't getting any sales. But when I get on here and I watch the enthusiasm that she has, it just comes right into me too, I guess. I don't know. But Sheila, thank you. Thank you. You're the reason that I sell like I do, because of your encouragement. So, and all of you guys on here, I mean, everybody encourages everybody, and I think that's what's great.
Well, thank you. And I was going to say, it's really you, girl. If there's just anything I can do to help people just, you know, stay focused on what they're doing and to help you and to show you that, you know, that you can do it, that's what I want to do. So thank you very much, Kathy, because that is exactly what I want for you, is to feel like you can do anything you put. Bless you, Jeanette. You can put anything you put your mind to. So we are a great team. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for sharing your awesome experience.
I'm going to mute myself so I can eat my chips.
Okay, enjoy. And thank you, Kathy. You're so sweet. But guys, it's really all of you. And if I could just do anything I can to help get that out of you, I will do it. So thank you very much, Kathy. And we all make a fantastic team together, because we do all love to share. And that's what this team is all about. And you know what? I'm glad you're on here, Martha. You know what? While Martha's on here, guys, I just sent her the link. That's what you have to do with your team members sometimes. She had a question about something. I'm like, hey, here's the link. Just jump on it. All she had to do was click on there. And then we have even more people a part of our tribe, because this is what we want. This is the place we want to dream big. This is the place we want to make a difference in our lives, in our families' lives. And I give it up to Kathy because her husband had COVID. The job was closed. And she was even telling her customers, I'm making money right now because my husband is sick. He's getting better, but he's out of work right now. And I watch her post because she posts so much that her posts are trending. That's another thing with the consistency. If you don't do it consistently, you won't. I normally see her post just because of how much she posts, because she's trending, and that's what they call an algorithm. But I have seen several people on her post, guys, that have complimented her for either working it out, making money during the pandemic, or wanting to see her specials. And that's what it's all about. And, you know, Stanova, who is one of our great mentors, as Stanova said, is not hocus pocus, but it's all about focus. And, you know, I don't want that focus to be a negative word for you, because, you know, I understand that is not like, it's not the positive thing it can be every time, but it really is. If you got to think about something and you got to follow through on it. And y'all know I love my book, Talent is Not Enough. I even told one of my girlfriends, she was talking to me about something, and I said, honey, you got the talent to do it, but the only reason you're not doing it and the other girl is because she did it. Talent is never enough. It's the people who do it. So that's all it is. It's just do it. Just go out there and make it happen. So talent is never enough. You could be the smartest, whippiest thing around, but if you don't follow through on things, it can fall through for you sometimes. So congratulations to you, Kathy. I put some recognition out earlier. Kathy is trending #1 for the month of January already. At that point, she had over $700 in sales. And I see she's about to put in another party. So she is tearing it up. So she is going to be ready with a lot more of our team members. And I put the recognition out for all of you who are over 250 so far for the week. So you're going to be getting your 500 bonus points from me for the auction. And we're going to have a fantastic auction. If you've been to my auction at a party before, and if you've been to my auction parties before, you know they're a treat, but you wait till we do a real live auction, okay? It's going to be fantastic. So, so Martha, I will definitely work with you a little bit more on the posting, what you're posting, how you're posting, because it's all in the information you put out. And I'm actually going to share a few tips with you on that just now, because there is a way for you to post. Now, the post can't be, here's the special, let me know if you need anything, right? You can do that, or you could do a post that is, like Ann says, she copies my post. They're there for you to copy, but probably 80% of my posts are asking people to do something. It's asking them, you know, just random questions. It's creating algorithms. And then I'll put it out there about the Tupperware too. But if you go on my page, you saw me put little fun jokes out there. Was it something I can interact with them, something that'll get people talking back to me that's totally random? Well, what that does is that increases my algorithm. So it looks like I'm posting more than just Tupperware posts, so that when I do post a Tupperware post, my customers will see it. So you need to look at what you're putting on your whole Facebook. Like, what are you putting out there? Are you engaging with people? Are you educating people? You know, giving them tips and ideas? Are you telling them, hey, this is what you can do with this product? Are you asking them, hey, tell me what your pantry looks like? Are you engaging them? Because that's how you get people talking back to you. That's how you increase your algorithm. And that's how you're going to get more sales. Carrie Hannafan is sharing with y'all. Y'all put in the chat for Martha. That's why it's important for Martha to be on here. Put in the chat and y'all help Martha. You know, she may not have a VIP page. I'm going to find out if she does. And if she does, we're going to help get that VIP page popping, because most of us, you know, on your VIP page, we could put any old thing out there because that's your private group you created. Then you got your public page as well. So I don't want social media to feel like it's a hard thing for you guys, but it's definitely, just think about it. If I was at somebody's house, what would I do? If you were go to a house that had 10 women in there, wouldn't you play a game with them? Wouldn't you tell them a little about Tupperware? Wouldn't you just tell them about you? Remember when you did a regular party, the first thing you did, and Eileen Wagner's on here, and I'm glad to see her. And Eileen, we've been praying for your family. But Eileen is a party girl, for probably 25 years at least. She's been partying with Tupperware. But when she went to a party, what's the first thing you would do? And to introduce yourself, Eileen. So why would you start posting on Facebook and you ain't never introduce yourself? They don't care about you posting. They want to know you. Why are you in Tupperware? Why do you do it? Which is the example from Kathy. Kathy was saying, hey, my husband's out. I sell Tupperware. This is a way for me to make ends meet. People love that. You're telling. She tells about her granddaughter. She tells about her church and that she's going to church and how important that is. People need to know you. Not that you're just throwing posts out there at them. I put a lot of personal things about me on my Facebook page because that's my story. That's who I am. I just feel like I've been through so many things that haven't been so positive and they haven't been the best because I think it's because I'm supposed to encourage other people not to give up on things, I guess, because I've just been through a whole lot that could just crush people and it has crushed me, but for some reason I'm still standing. So I'm learning to be more open with people because that's part of my story. So that when I tell the good things, they can know, hey, oh my gosh, she's been through this, but she can overcome. Eileen, I saw you come off. Come back off if you could speak right quick because I do want them to hear from you. Let me.
Okay, I'm on.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
There she is. Could you share with us what would you do at a regular party, right?
Well, I would introduce myself and tell them a little bit about myself and the fact that I've been in Tupperware over 34 years and it's an awesome business. And I've give them all the ideas or all the things that I've gone through as far as the business is concerned and how I've built it and how it's been such a blessing in my life. So you just make it personal.
That is so true. Y'all do a little mute in case I need to. I don't want to mute everybody, but if you got any kind of background noise, just mute yourself and you can come back. So let me finish interviewing Eileen right quick before we move on. So Eileen, the reason why you do that, first of all, you're in someone's home, so you want to make her friends feel comfortable, right?
Right.
And then you want to build that rapport and that relationship, right?
Right.
Because who is going to book the next party with you?
Some of her friends.
Exactly. So all that we did at the regular party, you heard from Eileen, that's what you want to do with your Facebook parties, and that's what you want to do on your social media, because we have to build relationships through our computer, guys. And it's all the same. Any other tip? 34 years. I said over 25. I was way off.
Yeah, 34. Wow. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it, girl.
When I've been doing the Facebook parties, which is something very new to me, I did several really good ones. And I got to know the people and we played games. And I guess I encouraged them to do the interacting because that helped me to get to know them. And I gave them chances in some drawings when they did that. And just really got to know them real well. And then also had them converse with me through Messenger. And that way I got to know them a little bit better too. So it's just the fact that you kind of make it more personal instead of more business-like.
That is so true. So true. Words from a pro. Thank you so much, Eileen. That's perfect. I couldn't say it any better.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Gosh, that was just perfect. You got to get to know them, guys. So if you're posting and not getting anything, start posting a little bit more personal stuff. Not deep personal. Eileen said it best. She said about her business. Tie it back into the business, how it's helped you. So it could be telling them how you save time chopping something in your chopper, but it's more about you and the chopper versus that the chopper costs $29. You see what I'm saying? Like, make it more personal. They'll ask you how much I'll be honest with you, people don't really care how much stuff costs sometimes. They buying you. And if
Right.
it's on sale, if it's on sale. If you don't
That's
talk
true.
about the price, they won't either. Yes, we gotta post those price pictures, Eileen, but like you said, if they know that you use that chopper to make a recipe every day, they're gonna want it regardless of how much it costs. It makes me think of Jeanette Thomas. She's on here. She does that chocolate banana little smoothie thing every morning. And when we're in the meetings in Jacksonville, she would always tell people that when that chopper was on sale. But then people just want the machine that she uses for her smoothie. They didn't never ask how much it was. They just wanted the machine because they saw her doing that, so that they saw her using that, and they were asking her recipe and all that, right, Jeanette? It's all about storytelling.
That's right.
That's right. It's all about storytelling, guys. So I'm encouraging you to tell your stories on your social media. Tell those same awesome stories. Do those same demonstrations and share them on your social media. I'll tell you a little secret about social media as well. If you do those recordings in your VIP group, the secret with that is that you can go in your VIP group, search under your videos, and repost that same video. So if you leave out the prices and you leave out the specials, let me mute you, Autumn. Come back when you finish shaking up, girl. Okay, so it's okay. Come back when you finish what you're doing. It's all right, honey. I love you. Mwah. So if you do your videos that's less about prices and more about the products, you can always write in the comments how much it costs so that it's on sale. But if you do the video more about the product and less about the price, then you can go back to that same video and repost it over and over again if you need to. So that's a tip for you in your VIP groups when it comes to the social media. Do things that are less about prices and less about a certain sale and make it about the product. And then you can say, and by the way, this product is on sale. And that's a good way for you to do that. If you have a business page is public. It's open to the world, and it can't be private because it's a business page. So on your business page, I recommend that you do your testimony or your generic powerful post there, even if it's about the modular mates or whatever, because you can take that post or that video from your public Facebook page and you can share that to your private VIP group. You can share it in a Facebook party. You can share it anywhere on your regular Facebook page. And guess what? You did work one time and you can share it everywhere else that you want to share it. And you only did that work one time. And so that's what I love about social media. And as I begin to learn how to use it more effectively, I wanted to share that with you guys. So I do have an agenda for myself today so I can keep myself in line. Because we are at 8:25, we started recording at 8:07. So I got about 10 more minutes because I want to try to keep the video a little shorter. We'll see if it's whatever time, but we'll make it work. So the first thing is, I want to hear a little bit of feedback. How are y'all liking the mega Facebook party this time? Anybody's got feedback? I got a special demonstrator that's going to help me do a demonstration tomorrow, and I'll probably be calling on many of you to help out with things throughout the month, whether we do it on our regular Facebook page. But I think she's on mute right now, but I have her. She is going to share on Modular Mates tomorrow on our, there she is, Christine. She is going to share with us in our Facebook party tomorrow about Modular Mates, right, Christine?
Yep.
Yep.
We're trying to get it to where we can actually do it live that way. But if not, if we can't figure out the logistics of it, I'll go live beforehand and post a video of it and then go a little bit more in depth as we can.
Exactly. Yeah. So you could, like, if we can't get it, because we're trying to work it where we could be on the screen together, and I could turn it over to Christine because I know we could do that because I've done it before in our regular Facebook pages. But in my regular Facebook group. But if we can't figure that out, we're still going to have an awesome demonstration. So your customers are going to get a treat because they're going to have Christine Heath that's going to share about Modular Mates, and she's got them right there in her pantry, and it's just going to give them a real look at our Modular Mates. And then I'm going to be demonstrating all of our other things that are on sale that I like that'll be exciting. So I'm gonna demonstrate some of those fun things for your customers so they'll be excited about partying with you. So I know you're excited, and thank you so much, Christine, for helping. And I love that we are all can share. And throughout the course of this year, I want all of us to have shared at something at one point, or maybe made more than once. Because I'll keep calling on you. Like Eileen and Christine and Jeanette, I just call your names all the time. So thank you so much. So we're going to have a good time. So any feedback though, I'm going to tell y'all what I've learned, and then let me see if anybody wants to share, come off camera or raise your hand so I know you want to share. I have gotten more people inviting people because I asked you to only invite as many as you were willing to personally contact. We have gotten more orders because I've gotten, when I did the early bird post, people like, I've ordered, she's already ordered, they're already ordering, they ordered from the party. And just like Ann said, she's got more people that have RSVP to the party. So I'm trying to think like, what's the difference in it? And I think it's host coaching. Oh my gosh, because you all the hosts. And I think it's because we just, you know, I just did a better job of host coaching. So hello, it's just because when we did this time, I wanted to do a little bit more like, this is what you need to do and this is what you need to say. And even Ann was like, what are they going to get? It's tiny treasures, you know? And then she's like, well, I'm going to do something else for my customers. I'm like, go for it, girl. And I've seen Alicia Pear do it. I've seen Tara Valentine has been in there doing it. I see Kathy is in there. So, you know, if y'all want to offer some feedback to that, but this looks like it's going to be our most successful mega party yet, because people are really on it. And I've tried to post every single day on there some really informative things. I've also think it's helped that I've posted a lot of things where they had to talk back to me. Haven't you seen them talking back more in the party? And, you know, like the little games and tell me where your mess is, and they're telling where they need help at, Modular Mates or Fridge Smarts or whatever. They're telling me their favorite piece of Tupperware, and I'm able to send in a piece of Tupperware. It's taken a lot of work, guys. I must tell you, to have a mega party because there's so many of y'all in there. But it's been so worth it to really, really bring people in, you know, to bring people into what we do with Tupperware. Now, you can offer your customers anything you want to offer them. I'm sending them all back to you. I'm not taking orders. I'm not booking parties. I'm not doing any of that. But I am trying to help with the engagement of it. So I hope that helps you guys. But it really looks like it's going to be our most successful Facebook party. So I'm going to go live at 7:30. So if we can't work it where Christine is live with me, we'll have her video on there separate ahead of time. And of course, I'll be all in there doing all of that as well. You know, interacting with her when she does that as well. And then we're going to have our party. So yes, you know what, Ann? Whenever we do our parties, that's why Tupperware has given us those gifts to put in there for the melon baller or the spatula and things like that. You can decide to give your customers anything that you want to give them, if you want to give them more for their order or whatnot. But, you know, I'm going to stick with that because it's simple for me, because there's so many of y'all. So if you want to go back and do something else, honey, you go right ahead, because my goal was to help you get that engagement and get people talking, and so you could talk back to them. And if you want to give them more things for them ordering from you, I just recommend don't overgive them. Make it match the orders, make it match them booking a party for you, and don't just give away the store just because people are tuning in. Okay, and that's why those little tiny treasures and things were given to us to use to put on orders and to put on parties. So of course I want to make it easier for you guys. So if anybody's looking at me, they can learn from that. Of course, I got plenty of things I can send somebody, but a new consultant doesn't. So, and they love tiny treasures. They love it. And I have tiny treasures that you might even not have. It might be the best thing they ever heard. I got smidgets and all kinds of good stuff that people absolutely love. But if you want to do something bigger for your customers, you go right ahead, because this is your business. And remember, it's BYOB, build your own business. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. They'll be reloading some, and if it's not there, they'll reload some more. It's been a holiday weekend. A couple of things have shown sold out. A couple of the gadgets, they'll get there. They'll get there. So we're going to go ahead and recap our January right now. So what we have available for January, guys, is that we have bonus levels this month. And you know, at the 350 level, we have the Freezer Mate Stackables Plus. We had Christine Heath actually shared this at Winterfest, and we had another video that I did to show you guys, you know, everything that we had going on right now. We got lots of flyers out there. I just want to do a quick recap for you that when you're hostess, we got the dating gifts and we have our thank you gifts, and then we have the new options for that this month. And I will post the hostess sheet as soon as we're done, just as a recap for you as well. One that you can see, and now you can have one that you can hear. So you have that. You at the 350 level. All right, guys, I think, let me see. All right, at the 350 level, we have the Freezer Mates plus the stackable set, which is super cool. And that's going to be a $10 copay. But this week, when they do the 350 party with the 2 bookings, your hostess is going to get that free until this Wednesday. So if you got some parties still out, you want to make sure you're closing those parties up by January the 6th, and that all those hosts with 350 or more, even if it's you, you're going to get that product absolutely free. Then when they go to 750 and 2 bookings, guess what? I'll answer your question in just a second, and I'll come right back to it. At 750, you are going to be able to offer your hostess a stack cooker for only $30. So, of course, throughout the rest of this month, we are going to be having some of our team members share stack cooker recipes, and we're going to have them sharing things they do with the stack cooker, including myself. So if you want to help with that, please hit me up and let me know you want to share a recipe or you want to help do a demo in our group so that you can share with everybody. We would love to hear from you. And then at $1,000, this is the kicker. And everybody that's a party girl, where my party girls at? Let me see you raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're a party girl. Yes. All that party girls. That's right. I see you, Jeanette. I see you, Kathy. All right. I see Nancy. I see Carrie doing her hair. So that means she's a party girl. Yes. So a party girl is, you need to be doing your own $1,000. And Ann's gave me a thumbs up. Thank you, Ann. Guess what? Sante. That's right. You want to do your own $1,000 party this month. Guess why, guys? Because you are going to be able to offer yourself or your hostess an extra $200 in Tupperware for only $20, guys. $20. So instead of the regular $200 they would get at a $1,000 party, they're going to get $400 for a $1,000 party. For $20, they're going to get a stack cooker for $30, which is less than a half price item. Yes, Martha, I see you raising your hand, honey. We're going to get you there, girl. You just hold tight, and you're going to be right there. And they're going to get the stack cooker for $30, the extra $200 for $20, so that $400. That's only $50. That's less than a half price stack cooker. And they're going to get $400 worth of Tupperware, their choice. They can use it for host gift specials, and they could get the stack cooker, and they'll get their little Freezer Mate Stackable Plus for $10 if they close after the first week, and the dating gift and the thank you gift. So who says we do not have an awesome hostess program? You got 4 weeks to pull in your own $1,000 party, guys. 4 weeks to pull in your own $1,000 party. So if you're a party girl out there, make sure you have at least your own $1,000 party this month, and then you offer that to your hostesses, because people do want to earn this product for free. So that's what's going on with January. Is super simple. It is not an expensive copay at that $1,000. The only thing that's going to be free this week is the 350 level. So close out as many of those as you can, and then we have 3 more weeks to make this your best January ever, because everything is looking good in that way. Then Modular Mate recap. Now I told you that we're going to have Christine do some Modular Mate demonstration for us, but I do want to tell you a few things about Modular Mates. I just have 5 things down here, and Christina do spectacular for you and your customers tomorrow, because you'll have the products right in front of you for our party. But guess what? They're airtight and liquid tight. I mean, you really need to know that, because so many people are looking for those type products. They could buy things that are airtight. They could buy things that are liquid tight. It's pretty hard to find something that's both. And Modular Mates are both. So you're going to hear her talk a lot about that tomorrow. But this is things that I want you as a consultant. I'm talking to consultants right now. This is something that you need to know, like from the back. Like the back of your hand, as they say. And you want to be able to put these catchphrases, I'm telling you, in your comments to make it come to life for social media. And I think someone said that too. Don't just post pictures of the Modular Mates without giving them a couple of tips on how they work and a solution. So the things I'm telling you guys are solution-based that should be in your post somewhere so you can get their attention. Just because containers are on sale is not going to spark joy. It's Tupperware. Of course, it's Tupperware. They're like, oh, it's Tupperware. But if you tell them about the airtight, liquid tight seal, and you might even tell a personal story about how you take them camping, or about how we live in Florida and it's a humid climate and you don't have any issues with your dry goods, make it real for people, like Eileen said. Make it real, like what I was saying about Jeanette, okay? It is a solution. That's right, Ann Del Rio. This is a solution for their kitchen. We are Tupperware. We are the solution company. We've been around for 75 years. A solution. So airtight, liquid tight. I know I'll say something about that later. Okay. The clear view windows. People need to know those windows are see-through so they can see their products. People are scared that they're not going to know what's in them because they're throwing their boxes away. Those little clear view windows are there so they can see their contents. Is there so they can make a better grocery list. And then the shaded parts are there because they reflect the light. So if they take it out of the packaging, it's still going to reflect most of the light there and preserve the taste of their product. This is something you need to put in there for your customers, just these little tips, and you're going to learn even more tomorrow. They're stackable. They help them save space, and that they're a little over 11 inches long, the super ovals and the rectangles. And guess what? People don't know that they'll fit in a standard size cabinet with the door closed, and they'll fit in their pantry to save space. Your regular customer doesn't know that. I didn't know that when I joined Tupperware. I had to be taught that. Somebody had to tell me that. So don't post a picture of me that I could buy a set of something for $50 and not tell me what I could do with it. I need a couple of words, a sentence, or tell me to ask you a question or something. But, don't just post pictures, guys. That's not going to get you anywhere. Okay? Not just posting pictures, not in this day and age. Put some fun facts in there. Of course, they save space. They save 40 to 50% of the space. Then someone is just have stuff. And this is where I want you to grab the pictures. I have 180 pictures in our Modular Mate album. If you can't find a Modular Mate picture in there, or you can't go take a picture of your cabinet, people are like, what do I post? It's 180. Pick two, pick 3. It don't have to be your pantry. It don't have to be your cabinet. But if you don't show people how it saves space and what it looks like, you may not get as many orders as somebody who is showing a little bit more. So this is your little social media kind of training too. This is how you pop off the page, where someone might look past one post and then they're right into the other person's post. Okay, so this is how you do it, guys. And I want to make it funny because I want you to think about it, and I want you to make those posts pop off the page and that they'll want them. So pull from those pictures and show them saving that space. We need to make sure we let them know that it saves on the food waste. We are in a pandemic, guys. You got to go to the grocery store with a mask on. If you tell someone that they can fill up these Modular Mates with flour, sugar, pasta, rice, and cornmeal and chips, and they don't have to be running out to the grocery store with a mask on every day if they don't want to, this is what people want. People want to know how they can preserve all this food they're buying, okay? So it's so exciting. Someone said they can hear a cooking class over me. Can y'all hear someone talking over me with my loud self? I don't know. Barb says she can hear somebody. Okay, so anyway, it preserves food space. So those are my 5. It was actually 5 tips on how to make sure you do these things to help make your Modular Mate post jump off of the page. You want to mention airtight, liquid tight. You want to mention that the clear window, so it's easy to make their shopping list and they can see their contents. You want to mention that they're stackable, because you don't want to go make it a long post. And I do admit I do pretty long posts. I need to condense them sometimes myself. But if you're with new people that don't know you and you're just trying to put something out right quick, you want to keep the post a little bit shorter. You want to mention to them that they're stackable, that they save space, that they save on food costs and cut down on their trips to the grocery store. Mention all that in your post. Put a few little before and after pictures. Ask them what their current pantry or cabinet looks like. Ask them if they have an RV and show what that looks like, okay? Because people were gonna run up and want to know that. So that is how you make a post pop off the page versus just making a post saying Modular Mates on sale. They don't know what a Modular Mate is. You got to break it down for the social media. Now, if you were at somebody's house for 2 hours doing a Modular Mate demonstration, absolutely, you will have time to do that. Guys, we're on social media. We have a little bit of time and a little bit of their attention span. So we want to make sure that we take advantage of that, okay? So pop up those nice pictures, put those word choices there, and ask for engagement back from them. So the last thing I'm going to share with you, because we already talked about the mega party on Monday night, 7:30 Eastern time. We're going to have a fantastic time with your customers, and we're going to have lots of engagement on Monday. I am going to do the live portion at 7:30. And it's going to be just a 30-minute portion. And we're also going to have the amazing Christine Heath do a demonstration for Modular Mates. And she is also very quick and efficient. So it's going to be fantastic. This party is for you to get customers, to date parties, and to get recruits. And I'm so happy we've gotten all of those things so far from this mega party. And this has clearly been our best one yet. So I'm super excited. Yeah, so give yourselves a big round of applause. And I'm very proud of you. Now, recruiting. Woohoo! We got 4 recruits so far for the month. Yay! I just got through posting for you guys our 4. That's right, Kathy Weekly and Christine Poindexter. And oh my gosh, I got to go back and look. I'm getting old, guys. And I'll look and see who the other 2 are. If y'all know, put them in the comments. Because I'm so excited for you guys. I'm looking it up now. I'm so excited for you guys because you are out recruiting in the very first. Lori Luke, that's right. Thank you, Vicki. Kathy, Christina Poindexter, and we have 1 more. So if she's on your team, shout her out. So I'm super, super excited. I'm not sure why my name is changed to XXX. Okay, Karen, let me tell you why your name is changed to XXX. How are you doing? So Tupperware has changed. If you had a duplicate email address, anytime through the years, if you had a duplicate email address, it happened to me too. They have changed your Zoom to match your current email address. Like they changed your email address. If you only got 1 email address, they kicked you out of the free Tupperware Zoom program because your email address matches someone else's. So what you have to do is you call Tupperware and they have to send you a new link to your Zoom. And once you do that, you'll do it online, and then you have to take the Zoom link that you have on your phone and then update the email. Okay? So that's what happened. Tupperware did a mash with Zoom, and anybody that had a duplicate email, it kicked us out. So you still have the free Zoom, which is why you're seeing us. But if you try to go set up a Zoom right now to tell you you can't invite but 2 people and it can't be over 20 minutes or something crazy like that.
Right.
Trust me, I had a major panic attack last week when it happened to me. And so I hadn't seen anybody else with the XXX, but not. So yeah, Karen has it up there. So if y'all.
I was Zooming with my daughter,
why.
and she wanted to know why I became XXX. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just that Tupperware took you out of the Zoom program that's for the $19.95. So you're on the free Zoom right now.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So very good. And thank you for joining us. And so another question that I wanted to answer real quick is that Ann Del Rio asked something about social media policy. Have y'all been looking at that new social media policy? Per the latest social media rules, can we share our Tupper Connect link for a party on our Facebook post or not? You can share a Tupper Connect link publicly, and you can share your website publicly. So of course you can put them in a party as well. So yes, you can share a Tupper Connect link publicly, and you can share your website publicly, and that is per our current social media policies. It is not an issue. And if you post on the marketplace or any other group that you've created, you can put your email address. If you're using Top Social, and which I hope you guys are, and we will be encouraging more people to use Top Social, you also want to click there for you to put that on every post that you do. Every post you do, you need to have a way for people to contact you back, either telling them you want them to do it by Messenger, or when you put your let's chat, that's chat. Most people are going to hit you up on Messenger. Or if you are posting a post about your official business through your Facebook page, your regular business page, your VIP group, it is definitely appropriate for you to put your website so people know where to go and contact you. Now, I would tell you some things because I've still got a little old school in me as well. I do post my website on post, but sometimes I don't because I want to engage the contact. So sometimes I'll say, let's chat, or sometimes I'll say, hit me up, and I'll do things that are going along with the flow of who I'm posting for. Right? If it's $21 canisters and we only got 7 days, it's website all day. I mean, hello, we don't have time for that. But if it's something about recruiting, or if it's something where I'm trying to get some communication and a relationship doing, which is what Eileen Wagner was sharing with us, I will be a little coy and try to get a communication going. But $21 canisters website all day long and twice on Sunday, because we want everybody buying that. So yeah, so think about it like that. Short-term things that you don't have time, you just need people ordering, you want them sharing your post, by all means, pop that website out there. If you're trying to create relationships and you don't want to come across as more salesy, put things like let's chat or private message me and things like that, so that you could create more of a relationship, because that's what we want to do via social media. Because it's clear that I'm hearing that it will probably be the summer or fall before we're all back to so-called normal. So guys, this is going to be the way we do business for a little while longer, okay? So we want to make sure we learn everything from 2020, and we want to take this and take it off with a bang, because we have the tools now. We didn't have all these tools at the beginning of 2020. We were being very, very reactive on things, very, very trying to figure it out. We have the tools now. We have tons of training. We have lots of information out there. And if you have the desire to learn, we can teach you how to be more social on social media. Oh my gosh, what a concept, right? And you want to jump off that page. You want to pull at their heartstrings. You want to give them something to think about. You want to give them something to want to talk to you. And so if you want to see what that looks like, go on my page. You're going to see something funny. You're going to see me doing an engagement post. You're going to hear me telling my personal story to them and how it ties all back to Tupperware. You're going to see all those things. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even have time to work my social media like I used to, but I try to do those things because I know so many of you copy them. I know you see them, and I am doing that to create an example for you as well. Okay. So I absolutely love it. So great question, Ann. Any other great questions up there? Jeanette said the mega Facebook party is Monday at 7:30. Jeanette, it is in the Facebook group, because that's how we do Facebook parties, right, guys? Y'all have converted me from an event girl, and now I'm a group girl. Yay! Y'all did that. Because I used to be doing Facebook parties on events, Netta. Yes. Remember,
I just want to confirm it.
Yes, Jeanette. Listen, I did our first like 3 or 4 Facebook parties on events, and I tell you, I worked way too hard, because in the groups I've been scheduling posts, and y'all think I'm right there, and I'm totally not, because I schedule a post whenever I want to, and I put all those engagement posts up there so I can be notified when people talk back to me, and so I just love that. So I am converted as well, guys. I started doing them as events, but I'm a group girl now. And it's super fun to do them in groups. So Jeanette is in that group. And so, y'all know I love a camera. So I'm going to be live. And I'm going to be showing them some of our awesome products. And again, all of your customers will be directed back to you. I'm not going to be taking orders. I'm not going to be giving websites. I'm not going to be doing any of that. I just want to do a demonstration that will direct them back to you. Okay. That's all I want to do. And I just want to, I'm all about fun with our business. Tupperware is a fun business. It's a fun business to be in. So I just want to engage your customers and want them to join our team, host a party with you, or order with you. So that is the goal for me to do this party for you guys. Okay. All right. So this is super exciting. So let's talk recruiting, and then I'm promised to get off of here because I'm going about 37 minutes of the recording, and I was trying to keep it at 30 for the recording. So recruiting, let's talk about that. How is it that we're going to grow this team to be what it is we want it to be? There is no way that we could grow without adding people to this awesome company of Tupperware. So what I did is I found a video from my recruiter, right? My recruiter left Tupperware, and she was like one of the top managers in Tupperware at the time, but she has 5 children. I think she got pregnant with the 5th when I was on her team the first time. And then she came back to Tupperware, and I recruited her back to Tupperware, and then I returned the favor and promoted her to be a 2-star director before I became a business leader, and now she's a 3-star director, still back in North Carolina, still killing it. And I told her one thing she must never do is ever quit again, because it broke her tie with me. Okay, don't you ever quit Tupperware again. So I put that video there because Terry is outstanding. She's fantastic. But all I wanted you to hear is that you do not prejudge people, and you want to make sure that you share this opportunity with every single person. She shared with you that she recruited me at her first party, and she absolutely knew nothing about recruiting. All she did was share with me the facts. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys in the PDF form, JPEG, when we hang up here. And here's the scoop. When you're talking to people about Tupperware, yes, we have 3 kit options. I'll share those with you. But the scoop on Tupperware is you just want to tell people how much money they can make, how much time it takes, how do they get started? You don't need to be throwing up everything else on them. And Terry did a great job of that because she was so new, she couldn't throw up on me. She only could tell me how much money you can make. She didn't tell me every other little detail about it. She told me I could get a great product discount, which I was truly interested in, which is why I joined. And she told me I'm new, but I want to build a team. So I said, okay, great. When I join, I'm going to be on her team. These are things that you guys can say as well. I think, Karen, you are great at it. Karen did some really good posts. And I know I love putting people on the spot like this. So if y'all hate it, I'm sorry. But Karen was doing some great engagement posts about, if you want to make extra money for Christmas, it wasn't throwing up on them. It was one thing, which was making money for Christmas. And then I saw Kathy Weekly. She's done some other engagement posts. If you want to get your pantry done, you can do it by buying it, or you can, have a party at Join and get it at a discount. So you're tying it all in together, guys. So that's what Terry was doing. But the main thing is she asked. She said that she was going to ask people to join. She wanted to ask, and she wanted to tell people what the perks were. And then you want to highlight that with them. You want to make it fun and eye-catching. So if y'all are friends with Karen, go look at her post. She's done several with people opening up a gift box. Do you want a gift for Christmas? And getting a new job, right, Karen? I think is what it says. I think you're on mute, but I've seen several of interactive posts like that they caught my eye because it just came through my news feed too, right? So it caught my eye. Karen, you want to tell a little bit about behind why you're doing that and how you can use those simple posts to spark a conversation with people and recruiting?
Yeah, ooh, I just got big on the screen.
Yes, you did. You're on the spotlight, girl.
Yeah, it was a picture of somebody opening a box and about, people get Christmas cash, and what better thing to spend money on but a business for themselves, and something that is an investment for their future and their family's future. So I like to do posts like that. I know you posted something about, I don't want to go back to work, and I love that. And it reminded me of a picture that I've used before of a child like in traffic in one of those little plastic cars, that every little kid has, seems to, that, I don't want to go back to daycare. And, it just really makes people think about the lifestyle that they have and the lifestyle that they wish they had. So it's just kind of those types of posts I like to make, to have people thinking about, well, maybe I should ask for this no obligation information, because maybe my life could be different, and maybe I should change, check out Tupperware, because gosh, guys, people spend $15 on a lot of things. Why not just check out the opportunity and give us a try,
Absolutely. Now I'm going to interview you, Karen. Stay right there, because on that awesome post, did you put a picture of the kit and tell them how much the kit was and how much it cost and what the value was and blah, 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 blah?
No. No, because you do want them to find out information. Sometimes I'll put a post with the one that shows the 3 different kits. Sometimes I'll put that, but I don't want to give all information out there, because then they think they know it all and they're not going to ask for, any questions. So yeah.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is Karen creates it as a conversation. She gets their attention. They're thinking about, this could work for me. And then when they ask her, then she's going to send them all that information. So I'm going to make sure you got the picture of the 3 kits. I'll send you the scoop flyer. That's when you follow up with that.
Right.
Some of your posts are going to be, this is it. We're hiring, not hiring, we're, start a new business for the new year. Sure, we'll put the kit flyer. But a lot of times you really want to put more of these other posts that we're talking about, because they really do get more of a response. So thank you, Karen. You're great creating those conversations. And that is the key to recruiting, guys. So I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, I just got to tell everybody everything at one time. No, you want to create conversation. You want to dance with them, right? You want to dance with them, just like if you were at an in-home party, or if you were at the grocery store, or if you were at some other thing with them, you would create engagement with them. So the first thing, I'm going to give you 3 tips for recruiting right now. And then, of course, you already know about, we got the 3 kit options. We have the $15 virtual kit through the end of February sales month. They do not get any Tupperware with that. They do get 3 months free website. We do have the $60 kit that's around $150 value. It's actually written on the flyer. We have the other kit that retails for about $450 is $109. Again, that's on the flyer. You want to do the post. It's not going to matter to them how much it costs in the end. They can decide how they want to join, but they're going to be wanting to join for a reason. So my advice to you is, number 1, start putting a few posts that talk about the reasons why someone would join. After Christmas money to start a business. Holiday bills, do you want something to help pay them off? You want a dream organized kitchen, but you want to make a little money to pay for that with your Tupperware business. You want to spend more time with your family. You want to, feel empowered and be able to maybe save up for your family to do some things. Find those things, those engagement posts that are going to make people light up, and they're going to be like, well, yeah, I do want to know more information. And then you're going to share the kit flyer with them. And then you're going to give them the scoop about how much money we can make and how they get started and all of that. And I will post that for you again, because the best thing, guys, is that hasn't changed in this whole year of 2020, going into 2021. We went through a lot of changes this year, but none of that has changed. We still make our 25%. We still make our personal volume bonus, Queen Bee, at $1,500. We still get all those other perks, the samples and all that. That has not changed as so far. So we need to continue to take advantage and capitalize on that. So the second one is to do the engagement post. First one is do the engagement post. Second thing is then as they comment on it or like it or heart it, then you private message them. And that's when you send them an actual kit flyer and start talking to them about it. And the third thing I want you to do is do it consistently. Now it's so, you might post one post and then you don't post it anymore. But I think Kathy Weekly said it about being consistent with it, right? When we did in-home parties, we had our party format, and it was like, you're welcome, you thank your host, you did your recruiting bid, you did your dating bid, all that. So it's the same thing if you're posting on Facebook throughout the week. Your post should still look like that throughout the week. You still dating bids and recruiting bids, dating bids and recruiting bids. And of course, we have the things we're trying to sell out there. So those three things I always want to be front and center with them. So that is my advice to you about recruiting, because we don't have anything new. The welcome offer is a 4-piece set of Crystal Wave for your new recruit. And then for you, I'm going to be doing special drawings for our first 21 for 2021. So you're going to want to be in those. And you're going to get extra Tupper bucks for our auction when you have recruits. So, and when you step up this month, which can tie all down into that. So there's a lot of things in store for you when you share your opportunity this month, and your new team members are going to be planning the Confident Start program, and they'll be getting their welcome offer, and then they'll be able to plug into all of our regular weekly promotions, all of our regular things on our team. So everybody is winning when we share this opportunity in a consistent way and an engaging way via social media. Okay, that's it. I gotta stop. It's so fun though. Oh my gosh. And hearing from so many of you. Love pulling you guys out and putting you right out there so you can share. And I've done that. Karen, you joined us a little bit later, but I've been doing it all this time. It's been fantastic. So I'm going to stop recording now. So I want to keep this recording a bit shorter so people will want to listen to this. So let me stop the recording and then I'll take a few more questions. So hold on. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming to or listening back to our Sunday Sparkle. And I'll talk to you later.
What happened?